All right, Brick fans, welcome back for another episode from the Brick Show. And we got another battle pack for you, and this is kind of one of our favorites for this year. Perhaps, I'm not going to commit to it yet, but could be one of my favorite 2011 Lego Star Wars sets for a very obvious reason of these minifigures. These minifigures are outstanding. They're fantastic. And we already reviewed the Mandalorian Battle Pack, if you haven't watched that. And that was good, but this is better. Remember, watch our episode 59, and we explain how to build a Lego army.
This is an easy set to do it with.
Very easy set to do that with, so watch that. Price point on this was $12. We've talked about how they've raised the price, at least from what we've seen. We got this in the Lego store. And so $12, which comes to 14 cents per piece, because we get 85 pieces. And this is the third Clone Trooper Battle Pack. We had one in 07, another one last year in 09, and then here in 2010.
2011.
2011.
So
the second one was 2010.
No, 07, 09, 11.
Odd years.
Odd.
There we go.
Very odd.
It's odd. It's getting not as odd because it's 3 times in a row now. Set 7913, ages 6 to 12. I'm going to throw it up in the air, and you think you can punch it?
I think I can.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Ah! All right, you didn't hit the camera. All right, so we got the ARF Trooper. He's sweet. His helmet is sweet. His markings, well, the bottom part is like the other Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers or Clone Troopers?
Clone Trooper.
Clone Troopers, but the helmet is just bad to the bone. And then the regular, they call it a regular Clone Trooper, but it's
Clone
different.
Trooper Commander.
It's different, yes. These are all different. These are all, are they brand new?
All 3 brand new minifigs.
They're unique. And then the orange ones, I really like the orange ones because it's very similar to the Brick Show orange in the logo. Okay, go ahead and check it out. It's up there in the corner. See? It's very similar. Okay, and it's almost like somebody dropped some orange paint right on their heads, or like they got in a fight with a bag of Cheetos. So these guys are cool. Love that orange. Okay, you're gonna want like 100 of those.
And you can mix and match helmets. What I like to do with the ARF Trooper and the Clone Trooper Commander, you take the ARF Trooper's helmet, put them on the Clone Trooper, and it looks like a Kashyyyk Trooper. So that's one of the things you can do because the camo on him matches the Clone Trooper Commander's torso and legs.
Yeah, when I first saw the ARF, when I first saw his helmet, it reminded me of the Scout Troopers somewhat, as far as the design.
Yeah.
Not the markings, but the actual design. And we get lots of weapons. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weapons, and then you actually get 2 harpoon guns on the speeder itself.
On the bark speeder here.
It's just part of the decoration on there, or the design, but they are the harpoon that you see a lot in the Atlanta sets. And tell them about the speeder.
And then you also get, which is pretty cool to have for your other creations, is 2 pairs of white skis that you get, and they are movable. They both the front and the back swivel. So, and then you do get the little megaphone, black megaphone pieces or guns. However, you can use those for multiple things too. And then it does seat the one trooper minifig on it. So
Fire extinguisher, you can use it as fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher is another good thing.
Or like a sink.
Yeah.
It's good for a sink.
Yep.
Or for a speeder bike, which is what they did in this instance.
Indeed.
All right, so let's go to our close-up so you can see the orange guys with the paint on their heads. All right, so in this set with the Clone Trooper Battle Pack, we get some of the best Clone Trooper minifigs that we've ever gotten. And so starting on our left, we get 2 of these Bomb Squad Troopers decked out in orange and very similar to your standard Clone Trooper markings, but then the orange helmet and markings on the body, sleeves, and legs are all an additional color added, of course. There's the blaster we get. Of course, the face is one-sided, and they all are the typical clone faces. And then we get 2 of those. This one's holding a new weapon, only in this. It's the only one you get like this long weapon in this set. But he's exactly the same as the other, so these two are completely alike. Then here's one of our favorites. This is the ARF Trooper, the ARF Trooper. And he's got a great helmet. His chest there is pretty standard for a storm or a clone trooper. Does get this long gun as well, and just wanted you to see the markings on his helmet. Just really great stuff. That little red marking on the side. So just a great helmet. Personally though, I don't think it really fits. How cool the helmet is doesn't fit the rest of his body. So I'll show you what you can do. But first let me show you the Clone Trooper, Clone Trooper Commander. Those are the two guns you get. I'm going to remove those so you can see his markings better. He is very, very cool. It's got a lot of olive green, some yellow touches, or even lime green touches to his helmet, as you see there. On the side, back, a little bit more markings. Again, clone face on all these. But really what I think looks the best is if you take the ARF Trooper, the ARF Trooper's helmet off, put it on the Clone Commander Trooper. Check this guy out. Now that is cool. I think this is the best combination, even though it's not accurate. It's the best looking combination of all four of these by doing it this way. So, and it matches. The same green is on the helmet as is used on his chest and legs as well. So just good stuff. Alright, so here's our speeder, our BARC speeder, BARC speeder, however you want to say that. I'll let you guys argue about that in the comments, as I know you will, and I've thrown the Clone Trooper Commander in there. These are his grip to control the speeder. And then you see these are actually the harpoons. You know, it's the guns on the speeder, but it's the same thing that is used as harpoons in the Atlantis series sets. But just a great looking speeder. Love this front piece and how that's done. A couple more blasters on the bottom here. He's got the green marking there. And then the skis on the side, which I will take those off and show you the Clone Troopers in those skis. So there are your markings for the speeder. Alright, so we went ahead and threw the skis on here so you can see how that looks. Pretty cool stuff. There's your Clone Trooper Commander in the skis. And we've also put the ARF Trooper in the skis as well. So cool looking stuff. Yes, it's very cool. I love my skis. I love them. I love my skis. Alright, so there you have that. How cool are those? I mean, we got right in there. You saw it. And as you know, we're a big fan of this set. Price point is great, 12 bucks. So it's, even though maybe the price per piece is not great, the minifigures more than make up for it. I think if you have a choice between the two battle packs, the Mandalorian one or this one, you gotta go to this. Maybe even twice or three times before you get the Mandalorian, because these guys are just so cool. If you're on YouTube or you've seen people make custom clone troopers, a lot of people have tried to duplicate these. Well, now we actually have them from Lego, so that's a really nice treat. It's one reason we really love this set.
It is indeed. So let's go on to the ratings for young kids, and it is going to be a 10. 10 for the minifig value. Again, you know you're paying a little more price per piece, but you get killer minifigs. And a lot of extra accessory pieces on the Bark Speeder. So
10.
that is cool as well.
Older kids. Older kids. You know what? I'm not gonna go 10 because I'm gonna go 9.5. I want to go 10. I don't have a reason why I'm not going 10, other than to say that I'm not going 10. Okay, but it's very good. We really love it for the older kids. Maybe the challenge isn't there, but who really cares? The speeder bike is awesome, and the figures, we know older kids love the Clone Trooper Star Wars figures. This is a must-have for them. So go out and buy it. And then the adults,
I'm going to give the adults a 9. I know if you watched the Mandalorian one, we said, you know, adults aren't real into the Clone Wars sets as much, but this one, they are still into Clone Troopers more than a lot of the figs they've never seen. This one, they will like for the minifig value and collector value more than the Mandalorian one, so that's why we're going to give the adults a high rating.
yeah, it's almost like a retro Stormtrooper. That's what they remind me of. If you don't know anything about the Clone Wars TV shows and you're an adult, you can see these and still appreciate them because they look like they're from the 70s or retro, with orange helmets and some of the markings. So it's very cool. It's almost like a vintage, kind of a different vintage Stormtrooper look that they just do for fun. But of course, we see them in the shows. So it's just a lot to go around. All right, so there you go. Don't forget to go to GalaxyBricks.com. That's our Star Wars guide. It's the best in the galaxy.
It is the best in the
You want to go
galaxy.
there. And speaking of their orange
This
helmets,
galaxy.
there's also something else orange that you need to know about, and it's the orange box at BrooksShow.com. And that is how you win Lego sets for free.
Like this one.
Like this, it could be this one. Okay? We actually have some bigger ones that I got half price at the Lego store. At the end of the year, every year, you got to remember, at the end of the year, all the stuff that's being discontinued, 50% off. We went there and we bought all the Prince of Persia stuff they had, most of it. Now I'm stuck with like 100 ostriches. So
That could be in your house.
just a
if
little
you subscribe.
tip. Yeah, just a little
And
tip. And
rent
then you
your
hang
name.
on to them. You don't open them. You hang on to them and then you sell them in a couple of years when
You go to
everybody
college.
wants them and they can't get them.
You go to college.
Okay, just a little tip. Just a little tip. If you're near the Lego store, get it done at the end of every year. All right. We love
News
this
and
set.
reviews too at Brick Show.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you even see me? It's like the shirt is blending into the green.
I didn't even know you were there.
I didn't. It's just this floating piece of candy on my shirt.
I'm a Jedi, so I see
Many things.
Many.
He's got his cloak on again.
Barnett from Obi-Wan.
Yeah. All right. I think we should end now.
Thanks for watching the Brick Show.
See you next time. No, well, unless he's doing it, then you won't see me. You'll just see him.
You could just see me, but at Northern Command, you're seeing both of us.
All right. Let's turn the video camera off.